Welcome to the Man United stream. Hope you're doing well. We've got huge transfer news coming your way today. Yes, it's a weekend show. We've got lots to talk about. We've got to talk about Garnacho. We've got to talk about Antony leaving Man United. Yes, he's finally on his way out. He's going to a new club. Will this be a new start for Antony? Will he improve? And Marcus Rashford, what the hell is going on with him? And are we actually going to sign anyone this January transfer window? It looks like Man United have given up. We've got only a few days left and Man United look like they've not made any progress when it comes to bringing in new players this January transfer window. What the hell will Ruben Amorim be thinking? I mean, Ineos have completely turned this whole transfer window into a complete shit show. We'll be discussing that and lots more in today's show, so make sure you stick around, make sure you hit the like button on this video, and if you're not a subscriber to the Man United stream channel, what you're waiting for, hit that subscribe button so you can keep up to date with all the latest Manchester United news and more from one single daily dose. Okay, so let's not waste any time. Let's jump straight into today's show and talk about the main headline, and that is Alejandro Garnacho. He could be going to our rivals Chelsea. We're hearing now Chelsea are preparing a swap deal with Nkunku. We're talking about 60 million on the table for Garnacho. We're talking about Man United actually agreeing 60 million. They're happy to agree 60 million for Garnacho, and then it depends on which club wants him more. Does Napoli want him or do Chelsea want him? Chelsea signing him makes no sense to me, but look, Chelsea are crazy and they've got a game plan. And Chelsea's game plan is to sign all top young players to the club and then sell them for a higher fee. That's what they're doing. They're treating this like a business. They are completely cold when it comes to signing players and then selling them on. Chelsea don't really care for growing the potential of the players. They want to improve them slightly, but the main purpose of buying young players and giving them long, extra long contracts, like 6 years, 7-year contracts, is so that they can sell them off for a larger fee and they'll make more money. That's a sensible business plan, isn't it? Really, look, there's other clubs out there who have sold players, they buy in players for nothing and then sell them for millions of pounds, make a huge profit. But Chelsea are now turning this into a proper business model. Buy in young players that may be in the future worth double what they're buying them for. So 60 million right now for Garnacho, but if Garnacho hits the heights, if he hits the potential that everyone thinks he will, he could be worth, 120 million? And that's what Chelsea are doing. Chelsea have got the time, they've got the money to do this. United, on the other hand, have got no time and they certainly haven't got the money, because we got a pauper. We got an absolute pauper to take over at United, and that was Sir Jim Ratcliffe. There was loads of fans out there who were happy about Jim Ratcliffe taking over, but we said it. We said it at that point that this is not good news. We would rather have somebody else come in like Sheikh Yassim, the Qatari, who would have come in and cleared our debts, because until we don't clear our debts, we are going to struggle with PSR. We always said that, but fans are so short-sighted about who comes in, and it was all Sir Jim Ratcliffe, United fan, local boy, comes over and he's going to make United great again, and we don't want the Qataris who are foreign ownership and blah, blah, blah. It was just complete and utter rubbish. Absolute rubbish. We are now paying for our mistakes by having Sir Jim Ratcliffe, who is, if not worse, equivalent to the Glazers. He's simply there to cash out on United and has no idea what he's doing. Look, they have been running Nice for years. What have they done with Nice? What is Nice doing, the club in France, League One? What are they doing? Nothing. They're languishing, and we should have listened to Nice and the fans of Nice, who turned around and said, look, they've not done anything with our club. They've actually made it worse. They've got rid of so many managers back to back, and they've not done anything in terms of signing big players. So why were we thinking anything would be different at United? This is a complete shambles of a transfer window. January transfer window, when we've had Man City who are panicking because they're in 5th. They've gone and signed literally everything that moves. Chelsea signing everything. I mean, Arsenal looking at high top quality players like Osimhen, and we're there thinking, right, let's go and sign a youngster, and we can't even get him, the new left back that we were looking at from Leeds, Dorku, I think it was. We've not been able to even sign him. We've not even been able to sign one single top player and bring him to United. This looks like an absolute shit show when it comes to signing new players, and we are going to struggle. We're going to struggle. But look, Garnacho, big news is that he will be leaving. It looks like he'll be leaving, not quite sure where. If he goes to Chelsea, expect a complete riot. Man United fans will not be happy with Garnacho joining a rival like Chelsea, and he is one of our starlets. Going to Chelsea is not on. I mean, look, Napoli I would have accepted because it was just another club, and if we put in a buyback clause, that would have been perfect. Perfect for United. Take the 60 million, and then if Garnacho turns into a top star, we get first priority to buy him back, and maybe even set a clause in there for how much we can buy him back for. I don't know. Look, this is up to negotiations. I would prefer him going to Napoli if he does leave, or else I'd rather have him at the club and not sell him to Chelsea. Let us know in the comments below what you think about Garnacho going to Chelsea. Big move. And what if Chelsea throw in Nkunku? Now that is actually something interesting to me. Nkunku hasn't really played well for Chelsea, has had a few injuries, and the guy is class. He's a top player, and could we make use out of Nkunku? I think we could. Let us know again in the comments below what you think of Nkunku. Moving on to another story that broke yesterday, and that was Antony. He's off to Real Betis. He's off to Real Betis in La Liga. This, I think, is a good move for United. I'm not sure who's covering his wage, but I think United will be covering some of it, and hopefully he can make a fresh start there and see what he can do there. Maybe he can start performing better and come back to United. Maybe not. We'll have to wait and see. One player that we're all desperate to see the back of is Marcus Rashford. What a complete drama he's put up at United so far. He wants to leave United. He's made it clear he wants to leave United, but then his representatives are saying no, he's all right. He'll stay at United. What they're trying to do is having the cake and eat it. That's what they're doing. They want to leave United, but they don't want to leave for a crap club. So therefore, they're going to wait. They're shopping around. They're waiting to see who's going to offer what. And then if not, they'll just come back to United and rinse United for the 300k plus that he's getting paid every week. It is not on. It is absolutely not on, and fans need to call him out for this. This is unacceptable. For his bravado about, oh, I'm a United man and, you know, I won't do what other players have been doing when they've left United. Well, mate, you're doing it worse. You're doing worse. Either leave or stay and commit yourself to the club. And I don't think he can do that. I don't think he can commit to the club anymore, because United have seen through him now. We've seen it. We've seen, all the fans know what he's like. Even Ruben Amorim knows that this guy's not going to improve, and if he does stay behind, he's only doing it for the money, and that is not what we want. And what a complete debacle it is with Marcus Rashford. It is crazy stuff going at United. I mean, we are now hearing that Man United are already preparing for the summer transfer window, and they've already ruled out this January transfer window. That's what we're hearing from sources close to Man United and Ineos, that Ineos are preparing for the summer transfer market, and they don't really want to be taking anybody else in this January transfer window. If that is the case, God help us, because United are going to struggle. And if we were not in the relegation battle, we might end up in a relegation battle, because this team does not look like it's going to do anything good going forward in the next couple of months. Let us know in the comments below what you think about Manchester United's transfer market so far this January. Do you expect anyone to be signed, and if so, who? Let us know in the comments below. You were watching the Man United stream, a channel by the fans for the fans.